Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and this is another unique haul reveal from, not from Value Village for a change. I actually do go to other places besides Value Village. This particular bag happens to have items from our friends at Thristy's Flea Market here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, as well as from one of our local GameStops, or EB Games, as they're known here. So I'm going to take out items one at a time and do a little reveal as far as what I found and some of the significance as far as it being a collectible for me. So here we go. So this little guy is from the prequels in the Star Wars series. His name is Kit Fisto. He's one of the many Jedi that helped fight in the Clone Wars. And this is from the Galactic Heroes set released by Hasbro. It is obviously geared towards a younger crowd with the miniaturized look. But I do have a few other Galactic heroes, including Obi-Wan and Luke and a few others. So I'm really happy to find a Kit Fisto. This particular flea market dealer happened to have this in his dollar bin, so just $1 for this. But when I go on eBay looking for this character individually, loose, it can go for as low as $5, as high as $15 before shipping. In package, this is actually a $16 figure, along with General Grievous or Mace Windu as his pair. So before shipping, it's between $5 and $20 to get this figure in your collection. But with shipping, it could be as high as $40 or $50. So really fortunate to find this just for $1 within the flea market finds this time around. So pretty awesome. So the next one that I found at another dealer's table, he happened to have this in his clearance bin, and this is obviously a translucent Aquaman. You can sort of see the light sort of flowing through there. Very unique character. I've never really seen anything like this. And when I looked on eBay, the normal version of him goes for about $25. So I thought, oh, that's kind of exciting, because maybe this hologram version of him might be worth a little bit more. And to my surprise, on Amazon, I actually did find finally a picture of him. He's actually part of a 5-pack of Justice League of America World's Greatest DC Superhero set. And on Amazon, this 5-pack included Young Justice Robin, Young Justice Superboy, Young Justice Impulse, the hologram Aquaman that I'm holding, as well as a hologram Martian Manhunter. Now, it's a collector's 5-pack. The package goes for $179 Canadian. There's only one left in stock, and I don't expect it to move anytime soon. So this is kind of a testament to why I love my thrifty collecting, because one, I wouldn't normally seek this kind of figure out in retail unless I was really decently priced. There is no way that I would look at a $200 gift box and say, yeah, I'm just going to get that. But to find this in the dollar bin at the flea market was really exciting. And it has this really awesome stand. It's got a peg for his foot so that he will stand fairly well. And it makes an awesome display piece. I mean, I just love that. The muscle detail and the translucent nature of his make here makes for a really unique display. I've never seen him in this dark purple and violet color scheme, where I'm used to him being in the old school, orange and green, or even in just the shirtless with green pants. This is just a really unique find, a very welcome addition to my collection here. So pretty awesome. So this is another dollar shelf character. A guy was just letting this go for, I think, $1 or $2. This is Colossus from the X-Men, and he's got a little bit of a spring action arm here. He does this kind of a smashing action, very similar to Hulk. It's interesting that his ball joints here go all the way out. So he does have unusual posing here, but that action, yeah, he's got a nice smashing action there, which is cool. Love the way he's stylized. I love the way he is like slightly over proportion in the upper body there. Really wide lats there. Look at the amazing detail in that. Love the plain color scheme. The red and yellow is very classic as far as X-Men. And I wasn't quite sure where to place this, because it's a little bit different from the comic books. But when I looked online on the wiki here, I found that this particular figure is actually from the Wolverine and X-Men TV series. That was released back in 2009. by Marvel Animation, and it is the fourth X-Men series that had come out. First, there was there was also the Pride of the X-Men. Sorry, Pride of the X-Men, like referring to Kitty Pryde, who happens to be Colossus's girlfriend. There was also X-Men the animated series, as well as X-Men Evolution. So with the rise of Wolverine's popularity, there was another iteration called Wolverine and the X-Men, and this is where this Colossus comes from. So back in 2009, this series was. And when I did find this particular guy on eBay, it's not a terribly sought after figure, but considering I got it for $1, and it would actually be about $8 on eBay, plus $10, $15 for shipping, I think I walked out ahead here. So you never really know what you find at the flea market, but I do have to say that finding these in the bargain bins versus behind their showcase bins was quite fortunate. I could imagine, and it does happen at Thristy's as well as any other flea market, that some people actually understand the collectible value of some of these guys. So although these ones aren't terribly sought after, I mean, they could have easily asked for $10 for this guy, maybe $10 or $15 for this guy. Could have easily asked for at least $5 for this versus just putting them in the dollar bin had they realized what they had there. So, but some people do. So, I mean, although Thristy's is awesome for some really lucky finds like this, you're not always going to be as fortunate to find them because some people do understand the value of them and will ask those collectors' prices. And for me, that's not thrifty collecting because I really want to get this for below retail and definitely below collector's pricing because really I just can't afford a $60 figure, even if it is worth that much. So these are really fortunate finds for me. So being a Transformers fan myself, this is a titanium series Transformer, and I'm not sure if it'll find its focus here, but there we go. This is actually an iteration of Megatron, believe it or not, from 2006, released by Hasbro, part of the Titanium series diecast series. This is actually a slightly different series, not the original Generation 1, but rather Transformers Cybertron, or known as Transformers Cyberforce, or sorry, Galaxy Force in Japan. This particular TV show ran in the United States around 2005-2006, and it was the third installment of a trilogy called the Unicron trilogy that were begun by Transformers Armada and Transformers Energon, which I have heard of before. I've never watched them myself, but this particular Megatron is from the Transformers Cybertron series. So the Titanium series was a really cool set of action figures. This, for a little figure, is very weighty. Although it has plastic parts to him, there are some die-cast elements to him, making him quite a weighty figure. The color scheme is very unique for Megatron. Used to the general, like, sort of the more white and gray and black color scheme, this is very bright purple and orange, and he takes on quite a different color persona, although he's still the same ruthless Decepticon leader that we know and love, right? So I do love the detailing in this. I love the weightiness of it. It feels much, I don't know if it makes sense to say, it feels more expensive, like weight-wise, than it actually was. Literally, I got this from a dollar bin from the flea market. But on eBay, if you look for a sealed figure of the equivalent character, it actually will cost you $12 before any kind of shipping. So Canadian, anyway. There are some other people that are selling it for a little bit more, but is included as part of a lot. So several characters in one listing, but around $10-15 you can expect to pay for this, and I just got it for $1. So not bad finds at Thristy's this time around. So as I mentioned, I did find some very cool items over at the local GameStop or EB Games here in Winnipeg, and these were being blown out. As you can see, they're normally about $2.49, and they were being blown out for $1.79 with my Edge Platinum card. So for $1.79 for some Marvel emoji kind of collectibles, why not, you know? So I'm going to open these for you, and I'll show you what we got here. I'm just going to grab some scissors, give them a little snip, and we'll rip them open here. We'll start with this guy. And the first figure we got from the blind bag, oh yes, awesome, a nice Spider-Man figure. Now the nice thing about these emoji balls, although they're completely round, they do have a flat base. So when you want to display these guys, and if you are like me, you want to display your collectibles, they will sit on a desk without rolling away. So that's actually really cool. These are not worth a lot of money. What you see is what you get, and getting them for below what they would normally go for is actually pretty appealing for me. So this Spider-Man really speaks to me. I love Spidey, so that's pretty awesome. And let's see what the second blind bag has for us today. Where's my snip? I snipped it somewhere. Here it is. And the second one is... and just my luck. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a second Spider-Man, but with a slightly different expression. Just my luck. But that's what you get with blind bags. You will get doubles. They're really, really similar. But I do like that this one has the raised eyebrow versus the normal emoji, or the normal Spidey face there. So kind of comedic that I found basically two of the same, but nonetheless, keepers for my collection. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing out for now. A nice short haul video today. Not as many items to reveal today, but the nice thing about today's video is that I didn't have anything to give back to the donation pile. So I think I walked out ahead as far as what I would normally have to pay. I think in total I spent a whole $10 maybe, and I could have easily spent that much on any one of these figures had somebody decided to try to charge me a collector's price. So I think I walked out ahead, and I think that all of these make worthy additions to my collection. So again, signing out for this video today, I wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and I hope that all of your thrifty finds are equally awesome. So we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting, guys.